what's going on YouTube? What's going on Electroneum community? This is RASTA G, coming straight from the heart of Electroneum universe. All right, happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, what is today? October 16th. Sorry, I had to look at the clock. All right, so it's Tuesday, October 16th, and lots of good things are happening in the Electroneum universe. All right, so we got a article that came out, let's see, it came out actually October 15th, so I apologize once again. I've been very busy with the Electroneum marketplace, which if you haven't gone and visited, ETNMarketplace.org. We would really appreciate you going down there and taking a peek and maybe buying something from one of the vendors on site, or just setting up a shop for yourself if you like. We would really be honored and appreciate you guys setting up a shop there. Okay, so let me go ahead and share this pretty neat article here. All right, so this is by Ali Kamar. You guys may have already read this, but okay, published 14 hours ago. Ali Kamar's title, Electroneum investors can have a broad smile on their face. All right, so I'm gonna actually read this one, and then I'm gonna read another article too, but let's go ahead and see what Ali's got to say. The time of thinking is over, time for action. Only a smartphone is required. Electroneum coin is the way to introduce yourself to crypto space if you're still on the fiat side. The form of owning the coin is no hassle, and for that reason, it has experienced a good run in price as well as growth in the market cap. We've all been watching it, and we appreciate seeing the positive vibes in the community and the uplift in the ETN. All right, let's continue. The hike in the ETN price is probably there to stay and may move further up contrary to the expectations of many. A lot of naysayers out there, but as we say here in the Electroneum universe, if you keep watching the writing on the wall, then you at least can say that you've been informed, you self-informed, you self-researched, and you got on the information train, right? You didn't just go with what other people were saying. You went on the information train and you got your own information and you made your own wise decisions, which reminds me, this is not investment advice, this is not financial advice, and this is certainly not legal advice. Okay, let's continue on with what the article has to say. The hike in the ETN price is probably there to stay and may move further up contrary to the expectations of many. All right, hold on one second. Okay, perhaps many think it's just seeking the attention, but the coin has shown incredible potential of standing out and taking the best position in the decentralized payment systems. Currently, there is every reason to believe the Electroneum sooner or later will go head to head with the likes of Apple Pay and PayPal. All right, of course, this is just one gentleman's opinion, right? And not just my opinion, but Ali Kamar's opinion. But I appreciate his sentence. And if you guys can prophetically take this as the future of Electroneum, then check it out. All right, let's take a look at that sentence again. Currently, there's every reason to believe the Electroneum sooner or later will go head to head with the likes of Apple Pay and PayPal. One thing is for sure, if it wins, its intrinsic value will be at the sky without a doubt. All right, I'm gonna read that one more time, you guys, because it's a big sentence. Currently, there is every reason to believe that Electroneum sooner or later will go head to head with the likes of Apple Pay and PayPal. Are you guys hearing the gravity of that sentence? Now, again, this is just Ali Kamar, and I mad respect to Ali Kamar. Big up, brother. I appreciate you posting this article. So I'm not saying in any way that you don't know what you're talking about. You know very much what you're talking about because you're seeing the writing on the wall. But to speak of in terms of going head to head with Apple Pay and PayPal, right? Two of the largest companies on the earth. That's what we're looking at, you guys. So that's why so many people, when you see the videos, people getting excited because they're seeing the writing on the wall, right? The future is bright. Enthusiasm breeds enthusiasm. You heard it right here from Electroneum Universe. Enthusiasm breeds enthusiasm, you guys. Keep the enthusiasm going. You're making your own future, all right? This isn't just about Electroneum, you guys. It's about you. It's about you seeing the writing on the wall, becoming wise through research, feeling a gut instinct, right? Following the spirit in the wind, you know, whatever you want to call it. But this is about you guys, right? No matter what happens, you guys are building a community to show that You want to see decentralization of power. You want to retain and maintain the ability to create your own destiny, right? All right, let's continue. I apologize for the getting off there. All right, so let's see. The Electroneum partnerships are real help. Yes, we agree. So the multi-million-dollar partnership with Zeus is enormous. 6 continents of business. All right, let's continue. It is understood that the moment any project hits the headlines, a lot gets done before that, behind the curtains to achieve the milestone. Remember, I told you guys that. You heard it here from Electroneum Universe, and I'm not telling you anything that you don't know. These guys were talking behind closed doors before we ever heard anything about it. So imagine the amount of closed door meetings that they're having right now. I don't think we have any concept, right? Matthew Gray went up and asked McDonald's, hey, you guys accept Electroneum or crypto? And they didn't even know what he was talking about, right? But that's going to be soon the future, and whether you like it or not. So it's something to consider, right? Whether you like it or not, read the writing on the wall, folks, right? It's not a mistake that you came across this when you guys did, because a lot of people still haven't come across this. Bitcoin, I talked to a guy today that, heard of Bitcoin, didn't know much about it, certainly didn't know anything about the blockchain, just simply because he's not in the circles that brought it to him. So it's coming, guys. We know this. We see it. All right. I apologize once again. I keep on getting off and getting onto my own little speeches, but here we are. It's understood that the moment any project hits the headlines, a lot gets done before that, behind the curtains to achieve that milestone. Similarly, the ETN team has done an excellent job considering the fact that it has increased in value by more than 13% in total within the last 14 days. In January, they partnered with Zeus, Megasoft telecommunication for global payments, which has given Electroneum substantial visibility to over 65 million subscribers. Zeus employs mobile power stumping, its presence in 6 continents, and ETN is using that advantage to grow. With Zeus, monthly transactions worth of $1 billion. You hear that, guys? I'm going to repeat it again. Zeus has monthly transactions worth over $1 billion US. The partnership with Electroneum is a milestone worth applauding. So if you could pay your Zeus bills in Electroneum, or you could purchase, right, you get double your minutes. I'm not sure if that's what Zeus was doing. I apologize. I don't know who it was that did that deal. But if they have things like that, man, oh man, talk about a integration and a mass adoption just simply by use, right? Further, the coin is enjoying the visibility of a firm reselling financial as well as communication services via value addition, unified media. All right, he continues. This partnership will undoubtedly help ETN visibility to hit their global audience of 130 million. All right, I agree. And he does a little big up to Crypto Boatman on here. And it says, I can't wait to see 200,000 and 300,000, then 1 million miners. Excuse me. ETN will be well on its way to the top. Yep, we agree, Crypto Boatman. All right. Hey, much respect once again to all you YouTube guys out there. You've been showing me a lot of love. You've been showing Electroneum Universe a lot of love, and you've been showing ETNMarketplace some plugs. So respect to you. So I'll give a plug right back to you. We got Mr. Matthew Gray and 99 Cent channel. Please go check him out. He's got a lot of good information and a lot of good insight. He has his merch over at Quora Merch, so please go check them out. I apologize, I don't know the site off the top of my head. I will leave the link in the description below. Go buy some 99 Cent merch over there. And finally, I got Mr. Truthful Rob with the baddest beats in the YouTube Electroneum community, and probably baddest beats on the YouTube to begin with. Mr. Rob, Truthful Rob, big up yourself. I appreciate the love. So yeah, we in the Electroneum community, we spread love through these ways, right? We big up each other, and that's what we in the Electroneum community want for each other is success, right? Not just success for within the ETN community. We want success, positivity, productivity, right? Positivity worldwide. That's why I keep saying it's not about just the ETN. It's about you guys. We're going to continue the vibration. All right. but ETN is on its way, and we see the writing on the wall. All right, let's continue. As the audience alongside the ease to get the hands onto coin increase, it reminds me, I'm going to see if I can remember to talk to you guys about this. It might be for another video, but it's about Coinbase. And yeah, it's about Coinbase. All right. And so I'm not saying that I got news that they're on with Coinbase. I'm saying we got to actually question whether or not we want to be there. All right. It's a tricky question. And I appreciate my brother saying, who was it that said it? Was it, I think it's Naga tribe. He said that, we want to wait for them to come begging for us. And that I definitely have to agree with. But I'm going to get on a tangent. Let me continue. We got to get back to that tangent though in a second. As the audience alongside the ease to get the hands onto coin increase, the chances of mass adoption will increase, and hence raising the price value as well as the market cap of crypto. Another partnership with Effortel, a virtual market network that combines more than 6 mobile operators, is also a boost for ETN. All right, so I'm telling you guys a lot of the same things So I got one little paragraph left, so we'll just read it for Ali Kamar's respect to you, brother. You guys go check him out. I'll leave the link in the description below. globalcoinreport.com. My man Ali Kamar is bringing us good information always. All right. The adoption of cryptocurrencies has some hindrances. One of the major ones is the lack of KYC functionalities. The reason is simple. The world we're living in is a dangerous one, right? I'm not going to say that you're not right, Mr. Ali Kamar, but again, we can't let the media continue to push dangerous world upon us, right? What we need is to push positivity, prosperity, right, and community back to the media. Show them that we got this. All right. So basically, Ali Kamar is adding to the article that the KYC has brought up this price. All right. So, of course, and that's what we know has been the case. Whether or not you agree with it, and that's going to be another video I'm going to have to bring to you guys, is KYC or privacy, right? Which do you want, and how are we going to achieve both, right? Anyway, okay, let's get back to that Coinbase for a moment. Coinbase. Now, you guys can correct me 100%. Please do correct me in the comments below. But here's some thinking I was doing the other day. So currently, you have to go on, what is it? Qcoin is what I use. I used to use Cryptopia. Big up to them both. Respect to them both. I just found some issue with Cryptopia for a little bit, and so I switched over to Coinbase. And I do believe Coinbase is even cheaper, but I might be wrong. Again, you guys leave the comments. And correct me. Let me know. But anyway, let's get to the point. You got yourself Electroneum over here, and you got to buy it with, right? On Qcoin, I have to use either Bitcoin or Ethereum, I believe. I use Ethereum most of the time. And so then you got to go over to Coinbase first or somewhere and purchase your Ethereum, right? Send it over to your Qcoin and go ahead and purchase your Electroneum with your new Ethereum in your Ethereum wallet and Qcoin. All right. And many of you guys probably do it different ways. For you newbies out there, right? We got one of us guys have to put you probably already done it, so I apologize, but one of us got to put a Electroneum for newbies video out. If I don't see any, I might have to be the one to do it, but somebody's got to put one out for the newbies. Show them how the process is done, because it's a little bit complicated, right? For those who have no idea. So you go to Coinbase, you get your Ethereum, you go to Qcoin and get your Electroneum, and you do whatever you're going to do with it. Stick in your wallet, put it into your app, whatever. Okay. Here's the point. You go over to Coinbase and use fiat dollars, and you purchase your Ethereum. So there's, for a fact on the blockchain and historically documented, that you personally use fiat dollars and bought some kind of cryptocurrency. Okay. Now you take that cryptocurrency called Ethereum and you go over to, from Coinbase, and you go over to Qcoin, let's say, and you buy your Electroneum. At that point, you're using Ethereum to buy Electroneum and no fiat dollars, at least fiat dollars in the sense of government-created fiat dollars. The point being is that government-created fiat dollars is a privilege. You might not believe that, but it's centralized banks issue currency on behalf of a country, right? If you don't believe me, you know, I mean, go read Thomas Jefferson's quote about issuance of currency. I'm not going to get into that right now. And then go check out the history of America at the very outset, right? 1913 Federal Reserve Act. The issuance of currency went to the private banks of the Federal Reserve. They have no oversight by Congress and never had, right? At this point, your dollar, your fiat dollar of the United States currency, well, not, I apologize, misspoke, of the Federal Reserve note, right? A note, when you go pay a note off in your house, that's a debt. You have to go pay it off. Each Federal Reserve note's an IOU, right? So what does that do for the sovereignty of people, the sovereignty of the country? It takes them and puts them into debt. So if you buy things with debt notes, there's a third-party attachment, an IOU, to the Federal Reserve or to the lien holders, if you will, upon the debt note. All right. So when you purchase your, when you purchase your Electroneum, you're purchasing with crypto. It's not touching the fiat dollar of the government, and it's not a privileged currency, right? There's not a third-party intervener looking to get paid at the end, even after the contract's been fulfilled, which is what Federal Reserve notes are. When you have a third party, when you have a contract between a man over here and a man over here, and they use Federal Reserve notes to purchase the goods over here, this man's holding Federal Reserve notes, but those are that's evidence of debt, okay? And the fact that Americans can use evidence of debt as a currency is a privilege that's extended through almost like a limited liability of not actual payment of your product. So I give you a debt note. Yeah, I'm paying for it because it's legal tender in America by congressional legislation. And you guys, I'm going to smile a little bit more because I got to give you some energy and let you know it's boring subjects. Nobody cares to hear about this junk, but it's real. And you got to know where the history of where we came from if we want to move forward into a viable, fluid, vibrant, and prosperous future, you guys. So we have to recognize these things. No, don't get me wrong. Again, this is not legal advice. Go do your own research. But I'm just got to put that out there that right now, currently, correct me if I'm wrong. And I'm sure I'm wrong in some way, somehow, somewhere. But consider the idea that if we have a currency that has to be reached by a secondary means to get to it, and not Federal Reserve notes, that's kind of cool. You're not using this debt note to buy a currency. Now, maybe I'm absolutely wrong. Maybe by buying it with a fiat currency, you're now trading in a debt note for this new form of currency, right? I'm not going to say it's not fiat because it's still fiat. It's created. It's man-made. That's okay. That is okay. It doesn't have to be backed by gold because that's even limited in this world. What it needs to be backed by is your faith, right? Your honesty, your credit, just like the American dollar Federal Reserve note is supposed to be, but it can't let it not come through a third party to where it's debt owed at the end. Anyway, that's enough. I know it's a heavy topic. You know, Matt Gray the other day said he was sorry about his heavy topics. I totally disagree, Matt. Your topics were right on point. So I'll end with respect to Matt, which is I'm going to continue with his message. You guys, it's your future. It's not just about ETN, but because you're wise enough and you paid attention, maybe ETN will benefit you, right? Getting in early at this point. So let it do that. If it's not legal advice, financial advice, or anything of the sort. But I like Matt's conviction of what he said. That's what Electroneum Universe stands for. 100% the same, which is have faith in yourselves, right? Have faith in your abilities. Have faith in your ability to put your first foot forward to create community, to create trust, and to create positivity. Anyway, that's it from me, RASTA G, from the heart of the Electroneum Universe. I love you guys. Keep up the enthusiasm. Enthusiasm breeds enthusiasm. And smile big, love large. Talk to you guys soon.